Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial, and in today's tutorial I want to show you how to make this fall bracelet with using all these fall crystals and pearls. The colors are gorgeous. It's very sparkly. It's got, it's got a lot of Swarovski crystals in it. And I will be making a kit, so immediately following this video there'll be a link below the description box and you can go to my Etsy shop and buy a kit to make this bracelet up to a size 8.5. So everything I'm using in this bracelet today you will get in a kit. The only thing that you might get different is one of these metal buttons because I only have a certain amount of silver and gold. So there'll be 5 kits with silver and 5 kits with gold. Okay, so that's the only thing is I'll put them separate, 5 silver and 5 gold. So if you're not going to buy the kit, let me tell you what you're going to need. All right, so I'm using 3 colors of check pearls. These are check glass pearls, so I'm using 3 colors here. As you can see, there's a light, a medium, and a dark pearl. And these are 6mm checks. I'm using 3 colors of Firepolish. So I'm using a, whoops, my color's over here. An amber color. Then I'm using a light amber color and a nice dark red ruby. I believe this color is called garnet. So this is a garnet red. So it's nice and dark. This is a nice light amber. This is a dark amber, regular amber color. And then you're going to get you're going to need 3 colors of 4mm bicones in a brown, a green, and a crystal AB. You're also going to need some delica beads. So these are just to do in the center here. So you can't really see them, so it's not going to matter. Well, you can see them, but it's really not going to matter. Let's hold this up close so you can get a good look at that gorgeous, gorgeous bracelet. I'm going to change things up a little bit. I put brown, clear, green, and then I put clear green instead of the brown, clear, green. So I'm just going to continue that. I'm just going to do a sample piece like this because I have no use for this, and I actually really like these metal buttons for a closure. So that's the bracelet there. So cute, my little Barbie bracelet, but hey, it works, right? It'll fit Barbie's neck. All right, and I'm going to use a size 10 beading needle, which I'll probably regret because going through these pearls as many times as you have to, it's probably best to use a size 12. So I'm going to switch off and I'm going to use a size 12 beading needle because the size 10 is way too thick to go through these pearls as many times as I do. So let me just grab my size 12 beading needles here. I am using 8-pound Fireline, so that's another reason why it's a good idea to use the size 12 beading needle, and if you don't have one, then you can use a 10. The only thing is with the 10, again, you are going to have a hard time going through your pearls. I managed to get through them, but I was really, really scared of breaking the pearl, so just use caution when you're using your needle if you don't have a size 12. A size 11 would probably work too. Alright, so I'm just cutting off enough Fireline here so I can do you guys a sample bracelet. This is so, so pretty. It's so fall. I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't like using orange. Orange is not my color, so orange did not get incorporated in that. So I hate orange. I mean, I like oranges. I just can't stand orange flavored things like orange slice candies or whatever those are. Those are just so disgusting. And I know a lot of people like them. So we're going to start with our darker color of our pearls, and then I'll show you what I did. Let me get this stinking needle threaded. It is a size 12, so it's going to be a little difficult. Oh my gosh, it just doesn't want to go. I'm too lazy to get up and get pliers. Let's try it this way, but I am so epic fail at this. Really epic fail, I promise you. See? I don't know how you guys do it like that. I just pull it through my teeth, flatten it. I'm pretty sure this needle will be, there we go. Good and bent when I get done with it. Okay, now let's start off with our dark pearls, the darker ones. So these are the ones you're going to start with, and hopefully these are the ones you're going to end with, okay? So I need to make some room here. So let me just get some stuff out of the way. You can get over there. I don't need you right now. These are 11-0 delicas, by the way, too, okay? And let me get 4 Firepolish. Did I tell you guys you need 4 Firepolish? Yes, I did. Alright, so you're going to pick up 1 Firepolish, 1 pearl, 1 Firepolish until you pick up all 4 of each, alternating. Okay, so find the holes. So everything I use, sorry, in this kit today, or in this bracelet today, will be in your kit. And I'm really not sure how much I'm going to charge for the kit right now because 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see how much crystals I have to use, and crystals are not cheap. Okay. Now you're just going to pick this up and tie a surgeon's knot. So wrap it once and twice, give it a pull tight, and you're going to do the same thing again. Wrap it once and twice and give it a pull good and tight, and then you're going to go through it all the way around one time just to reinforce it. Let's see if you can see me. Probably not. I'll come up a wee bit closer. I'll try and stay in frame. So when you go through it all, go past your tail into the pearl. Okay, so I'm coming out of the pearl now. And now you are going to pick up, so whatever color you want to work with first, it's up to you and your crystals. But you need to pick up an 11-0 delica, 1 bicone, so I'm using 4mm bicones in Swarovskis, and you're going to pick up one of your red Firepolish, another 4mm bicone in the brown color, and another delica. Okay, you're coming out on this side of your pearl. You're going to go on a diagonal. You know I stress going across in a diagonal because we can reinforce it that way. That way it stays good and crisscross like an X when it's done. Okay, so that's what you're aiming for right now. Okay. Now you're going to pick up an 11-0 delica and one of your 4mm bicones, and you're going to go back through the crystal in the middle, the Firepolish, the red one. Give it a good tight pull and be careful because it likes to snag. Now you'll pick up a 4mm crystal, a 11-0 delica, and you're going to go right back into that pearl you came out of. But you're going to go on the opposite side. So let's get in there. Oh no, we're good. Okay, so Now give it a good tight pull and you've got this. Now you need to go right through all of these beads again and reinforce your work. Okay. And through the pearl. Okay. Why you give me a hard time? There we go. Through this side now. I'm just going right through all these beads and reinforcing that. Okay, and then I'll be coming out of this pearl here, right here on this side. Okay, and now we're going to sew our closure on. Okay, and I'm going to pick up 11/0 delica. So this is what you have so far, this little piece here. Okay, you're going to pick up an 11/0 delica, 2 Firepolish in the red, and you're going to pick up your button. These are shank buttons, so not to worry. Then you're going to come right back through, sorry, back down through the first Firepolish in there. Okay, give it a good tight pull. Pick up another red Firepolish and an 11/0 delica and go right back through your pearl on the opposite direction. So you're going through this way. Alright, so you have this. And then you're going to go through this and reinforce it and reinforce it and reinforce it. Now I'm just going to tread around here to get back across from where I'm exiting to get into this pearl here. So we'll pretend we reinforced that 3 times. And I'm telling you, it is so much better using a size 12 needle because I had a hard time. So I'm trimming this off. I'm going to burn it with my lighter. And it's gone. Okay? So that's one end. Now you're coming out here, you're going to pick up an 11/0 delica. Now you're going to pick up a different color of, you're going to pick up the light amber Firepolish, and that's in a 4mm. And then you're going to pick up a different color pearl, so you're going to pick up this pearl in a white. It's kind of a cream colored off white. Okay. You're going to pick up another light Firepolish, the light amber, and then you're going to pick up the same color as you did here. You're going to pick up this color. Okay, a light colored Firepolish, the white one, and a light colored Firepolish. So you should have 4 Firepolish and 3 beads. So whatever color pearls you have, make sure you have the same color as your starting one here in this color here. Okay? And then you're just going to go through this. Reinforcing it. So you're going to go right through all these beads again to give it a good strength. Okay, I'm going back in this pearl here like that. Okay, and pull your needle. So this is good and tight in there, okay? Now you're going to pick up your crystal AB, so you're going to pick up a 11/0 delica, a crystal AB, a red Firepolish. Oops, I need a crystal AB and a delica. So you're going to be picking up that on your needle. You're going to go right across and go on a diagonal. So exit the same way your thread's exiting on this side here. You're going to exit the same way. Okay. Pick up 11/0 delica. Oops, a 4mm millimeter crystal AB, come back down through your 4 millimeter fire polish, okay, and pick up a crystal AB and 11.0 delica and go back through your pearl. So this is where it gets really tight in here, so it's a good thing I have this size 12 beading needle. Now you're gonna pull this nice and tight, good and tight, go back through your work, especially in the center here. You want to definitely reinforce this. Don't skip this step, because then they sit really nice and flat, and then they pull up and get nice and snuggy. Okay. And through all that line and back through the pearl. We get really tough. Oops, we don't want to catch that. Oh boy, come on. I bent my needle. I told you I would bend it. I do have cutters here somewhere. We could use these just to pull the needle. Now you can imagine, you can only imagine what I went through with the size 10 beading needle. So you don't want to do that. So I'm just going right back through the center for a shortcut to get back into this outside pearl here. So I'm just going through all the beads in the center here on a diagonal, and then I'm exiting into the pearl. Okay. Now we've used, we've used the mocha color, the white. Now we need to use the, they're kind of like a really pretty cream colored. So take 2 of those, and you still need a dark one. And now you need 4 darker fire polish. So you're going to pick up a fire polish first, your new color of the pearl, fire polish, your dark color pearl, a fire polish, new color, and a fire polish. Alright, now you're going to go back through here, through your pearl, and now you're going to reinforce this. And I like to flip it over because I'm right-handed, so it's easier for me to work from the right-hand side. Okay. It's really not a hard bracelet to make. It is a repetitive pattern all the way down, but it is kind of pretty with all these crystals. Alright, so it's good and snug now. Okay, so now we've used the brown, the crystal, so now we're going to pick up a 11.0 delica, one of the green Bicones, a red fire polish, a green Bicone, and 11.0 delica. And you're going to go across, and you're going to just repeat this like so, picking up 11.0 and a green Bicone, go back through the fire polish like so, and pick up a Bicone and 11, whoops, that just went flung, and back through your pearl like so, and give it all a nice good tight pull. And why are you not snugging up? Oh, come on, sucker, get in there. There we go. Wow, I'm not sure what happened here. Let's just tighten it up here. Okay, don't do that, what I just did. Tighten it up as you go. Because this is giving me a hard time for tightening up. There we go. Oh, there. Beautiful. Alright. Now, time to go right back through the entire center. Through the delica, the 4mm crystal, Bicone, the fire polish, and across in through those ones, and give it a good tight pull into your pearl. I am so hard on needles. And into all those beads in the middle, crossing over. I'm trying to scoop them all in one shot, and I don't know if I can do it. There. Did it. Okay. And now back into the pearl. Probably won't get that through, so I need my trusty old pliers. Alright, and give it a good tight pull. So now you have your really pretty fall colors in there. You've incorporated every single color that's on your board, your bead board, and I think that looks really stunning, just like that. So what I was saying about what I did here on this one here, I didn't change the color here, so it just kind of looks goofy. I just put a clear in there. So let's go here and change this. So I'm just scooping around the side there and going back into the pearl. Okay. Now we're back at this darker color. So we need to do the brown one. I don't have enough of them dumped, so let me dump some more. Okay, so I'm still going to work on this one, so I'm going to pick up the lighter amber. So I'm picking up the light amber Firepolish. I need 2 of these. The white, that one, amber 4mm, and now back to our dark color, and an amber. Okay guys, get out of my way. Okay, an amber, a pearl, and one more amber, light amber. Okay, so that's what you should have. 4mm Firepolish, 6mm 4, 6, 4, 6, 4. But make sure you have that dark color in the middle and only 3 pearls on there. Okay? And then come around and make your circle. Alright, so instead of me reinforcing that, you guys know you have to reinforce that. There's just no getting around it. So I'm going to pick up a 11-0 delica after I've reinforced it, a brown bicone, a red Firepolish, a brown bicone, and a 11-0 delica. And I'm just going to go across here, scoop that in there. Okay, and I'm starting my color pattern all over again. The only thing I'm changing up is these colors. The end ones, I'm going to leave them all in this nice, pretty brownish mocha color. It's so gorgeous. These colors are really gorgeous. So 11-0 delica and 1 bicone. So go through your Firepolish in the middle. Okay, pull it nice and tight. And a bicone, 11-0 delica, and into your pearl. And give it a good tight pull, and then you're going to go ahead and reinforce that, and you're just going to repeat this step over and over in in these colors. So the next color you're going to use will be this kind of like a light brown. You could see the difference in the color of these pearls. So I'm using the darker one as the middle pearl all the way down this bracelet, and then alternating the off-whites to these more like a really light peachy brown color, and that would be the next color you would use, and you just continue changing out your bicones. Now you will have enough bicones, you will have enough Firepolish, and you will have enough delica seed beads. I will send you one of these really cute cup buttons, shank buttons in the middle. They're really cute. And I just really think that's a really gorgeous fall bracelet, you know. So I'm going to kind of work my way and put these together. Let me just trim this off just so I can see how many times, how much beads I'll need to make a size 8.5 bracelet. Because I wear a size 8 and that's kind of baggy on me, so maybe 7.5, 8, whatever. So I think where's my ruler? Where are you? Where did I put it? There it is. Let me just grab my ruler, measure tape, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I can see how big this bracelet's going to be. From start to finish. Oh, it has 2 cup buttons on it. Oops. I'll cut that off too. Yeah, that's only 7. So we're going to have to put do one more round. So we're going to do these colors. So let's pick up 11.0 Delica. We need the dark amber. So we'll pick up a dark. One of the peachy colored ones, which is the medium color. Dark Firepolish. And a dark pearl. Wow, my needle's so bent. Yeah, a dark. And this color. I'm getting confused because I'm putting too many pearls in front of me. And one dark amber. Okay. Alright, let's make another one. And then we'll join what I made. And hopefully it will be big enough for... Okay, so we've done the brown in here. Now we're going to do the crystal AB. So you're going to pick up 11.0 Delica, crystal AB, a red Firepolish, crystal AB, and 11.0 Delica. You're going to go across your way. I'm not reinforcing, but believe me, you guys should reinforce. Don't, whoops, I need 11.0 Delica. And crystal. Go back through the Firepolish, like so. Pull that tight. Okay. Pull it tight. Now you're going to need a crystal AB and 11.0 Delica and go back through the pearl. Okay. Now you're going to go ahead and reinforce it. And I'm going to pretend I did. Just to save time, guys. Don't skip these steps of reinforcing anything. Okay. Now. Okay. So by putting another one in there, let's cut this off. Okay, so that's cut off. Let's put another one in here and join it. I think this is going to be big enough. Alright, so we've got the peach. So we're going to pick up light, oops, Delica bead, light amber, the white colored pearl, sort of. Okay, light amber, the dark one, a light amber, that looks dark to me. I'm going to just grab from over here. And a light white. Okay. Did I pick up a Delica? Oopsies. I'm an idiot. You don't need a Delica for this. Wow, this needle is not bent at all. It's so perfect. Alright, starting over, picking up a fire polish, a pearl, fire polish, the darker pearl, fire polish. And where did that white pearl go? Don't know, but I'll just pick up this one. Okay, and one more fire polish. Oh shoot. Shoot. I'm really screwing up, guys. Alright, you guys know to pick up this sequence because we just done it 3 times. I have to take this pearl off because I'm joining it to the other one, ouch, that I already made. So I'm just going to go into this one here like that. So I went the right way. So I'm picking up fire polish and the 6mm and fire polish. And it got away on me because of this bent needle. It's just springing my beads. Okay, so let's go through there. Okay, now we have clear. I'm going to put brown. Where's my delica beads? I need some more delicas. Alright, I need a delica, a brown Swarovski crystal Bicone, a fire polish, a brown crystal Bicone, and 11O delica. And we're going to go across here and go into this pearl here. Picking up 11O delica. Oops, I dropped it. 4mm Bicone into the red fire polish, a crystal Bicone, and then back into your pearl like that. Okay, and tighten that up. Now let's see how long this bracelet is now. I kind of got the colors all mixed up, but it's okay. It will be about a size 8. So let's cut this off, make one more last one, and I want to show you the last section you make. Oops. I'm just going to do a half hitch knot here and then I'm cutting the thread off. It's not that it's going to be all that fancy. Okay, and through here, cut. I'm burning it just so it doesn't fall apart while I'm working on it. Okay, we want to work up here in this pearl here and create one more end like this one to make sure that this bracelet's an 8.5. And we got problems, Houston. Anyway, I'll try what I can do. It's just my needle is so bent. Alright, I'm just going to hold that there. Okay, we're going to add one more section. So I'm just going to pick up a fire polish, 11O delica, a light colored amber, the peachy colored pearl, a light color. Oh, what's with me and these 11O delicas? You don't pick them up when you're picking up pearls. Goof troop. Okay, delica, pearl, or delica. Oh, I have delica stuck in my head. Fire polish, pearl, fire polish, pearl. These brown ones here, these are Swarovski pearls, by the way. These ones are Czech, and these ones here are Swarovskis as well. Okay. Pick up fire polish and a pinky one. So let's get these out of the way. These are Czech ones. Yeah. They sure are. Okay. Alright, and one more fire polish. And then we're going to go through this pearl again. hopefully. Okay. Now we're going to make, we'll just do crystal AB for now. One crystal AB and a red one, Firepolish, 4mm bicone, and a delica. You're going to go across into the next pearl, or diagonally across, picking up a delica, crystal AB, into this Firepolish here, and a crystal AB, and a 11O delica. Okay, and back into your pearl, and then you're going to go ahead and reinforce this. Okay, pull it nice and tight. There we go. Still doesn't want to go tight. Alright, we'll just tighten it with that. Okay, so that's pretty big. That's definitely not going to fit my wrist. Well, anyway. Now, we're going to work our way to this pearl here, and then we're going to put our Firepolish on the end as our loop for our closure. Okay. So make sure you reinforce. Pretend I did. Okay. So I started off my other one with a red Firepolish. Then I picked up these two colors, a light and a dark, and a red, a light and a dark, and a red, and I think that was enough to go around the cup. No, I need one more. A light. Here, pick up this light, this dark, and a red one. Alright, that looks like it'll fit. That's the right size. There we go. Yep. So if you want to check it, just take your bracelet, pull it nice and tight here, and make sure your button fits in there, like that. Okay? So there's your finished closure. And again, you're going to go ahead and, reinforce all of this. So this is definitely a big bracelet. I'm going to do it just so it stops opening so I can try it on. Like this. And in the pearl. Okay. Make sure you guys reinforce. Make sure. I'm just doing this because I am taking this bracelet apart. It is a disgusting mess of colors. Well, I still love it. It doesn't really matter. Like, these greens are too close. But it is very fall. Okay, so let me just take the needle off, trim these threads. It's very loose. Not very loose, it is a little loose, but it would be better if you reinforced it everywhere, because then it'll be nice like the beginning here. Okay, and try that on. So that's the size of the bracelet you're going to end up with. That is a beautiful, beautiful bracelet. Look at it, guys. I love it. And that's a really cute fall bracelet. And I just ordered all the things for our Christmas bracelet I'm going to make, and oh my god, they're going to be gorgeousness, promise you. So, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and make yourself a really pretty fall bracelet like this, using Swarovski crystals, Bicones, and keep it in the fall colors. Like, you can put a different color red in here. I do have a different color red in the Firepolish, but I kind of like the dark red. I wanted the colors to be kind of fall, but you know, you can kind of wear it every day. It doesn't have to be fall. You can even wear it for Christmas. It's got the little bits of green in here, but don't put them so close together like I did. Here you would do brown, clear, green, brown, clear, green, brown, clear, green, brown, clear, green. And if you're a smaller size, then you're just going to be making it a little smaller. So remember, try to finish. It doesn't really matter if you finish in that color. I just started in there. You can actually change that to start, just leave this one. I might do that. Change this out. So when you get your kit, you're not going to have enough to make it all one color like this. You're going to have it for 2 of these colors there, 2 white, this, and this color here, the dark one, will be the main color in the middle. So that way nobody will get confused when you're making your bracelet. Okay, you just make it that way. So start this out. Make sure you start this bracelet out with your 2 new colors. So you should be 2 different colors here and 2 colors here. So these 2 should be different, just like this one or this one. The colors are very similar except this one's really much darker than these 3. You can see they're very similar in they're different. They're just very similar. Anyway, let's see how big this bracelet ended up being. So let's go from there to there. So this is an 8.5, and that is a perfect size. So you will get enough crystals, enough fire polish, and enough pearls to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 like units. And you will get a button, and you will get all your fire polish you need to finish this bracelet off. So again, check the description box for the link to the Etsy store where you can go purchase this kit. Again, I'm only making 10 kits, and once they're gone, because that means all my beads are gone. I'm only ordering enough to make 10 kits. Yes, my bracelet I made last week in my live show, that sold out very quickly. So this one I got a feeling is going to sell out pretty quickly too. I believe with all the amount of crystals in here, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48 bicones in here. So this bracelet will be, I really don't know yet. I have to go work out what I paid for all this stuff and keep it pretty cheap for you guys. Yeah, probably about $25 American, same as the last bracelet. So it's around 29 Canadian. And shipping's been pretty cheap. The only thing is I've been finding that when I ship online through Etsy or through PayPal, I am being charged to ship expedited anywhere in Canada. They do not allow you to send anything, just regular mail. So I might start taking these to the post office and just not print your shipping label out if you buy one in Canada, because the shipping for a kit that I've been shipped this week, I've paid $9 and something cents and only charged $6 shipping. So I'm losing in shipping there. I'm not charging a substantial amount for my beads, so I don't think it's right that I lose in shipping. And I'm just going to start taking the Canadian orders to the post office and ship them from there. So it's not going to show shipped unless I mark it, because I won't be printing the label for Canadian orders only. With the American orders and anywhere overseas, I have no problem shipping there because I think I'm charging the right amount. I shipped a kit, some of them to most of them to the United States, and there was 2 to Canada. So and the 2 Canadian ones costed me $9 and something cents because I had to send expedited. But that's okay. It's only $6 and I'm not going to cry about it. Believe me. But if it continues, then yeah, I've gotten a way around it. I'd have to take this into the post office in a little package and make sure that it goes through this little slot like this that's 2 centimeters wide, and make sure it's kind of flat, so I can get away with just regular shipping and not having to pay expedited. But expedite is nice because you get it in 2 days. Anyways, that's it. That's all the gibbering jabbering I'm going to do. I don't know the name of this bracelet yet, so I've put a posting up on Facebook in my group there, asking people to give me a name for this bracelet. So whoever picks a name, I have a really pretty color of delica, 11.0 delica 7.2 gram tube of beads for you, and I'll send them to you. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this and you subscribe, and I'll see you soon on the next video. Bye everyone. Okay, so I have decided I am going to offer this kit in 3 color combinations. This is the color combination that I used in the tutorial. So this is everything that you'll be getting in this kit. Okay, so you'll be getting 3 colors of Swarovski crystals. Okay, 48 of them. 3 colors of the Firepolish in the 3 colors I used, and the 3 colors of the pearls that I used in this tutorial. You will get your 11.0 delicas and your metal button. The second kit will be the Bordeaux pearls. These are so pretty, with galvanized delicas and a silver button. So these are Bordeaux, really pretty color, with 2 colors, your red for your centers, and all of them to be the same. So you're not going to get a whole bunch of colors. You're just getting the 2 colors. The red's your centers, and these will go between your pearls without changing colors. And you will get jet black Swarovski crystals, okay? And they're just solid black color, which I think that kit is beautiful. And thirdly, this again is the galvanized delica with the silver button. You will get this color of pearls, and that's the medium color of the 3 colors that we had. And again, only 2 colors, your red for your centers and the dark amber for going around the pearls with black Swarovski crystals. So those are the 3 kits that will be online, so you can go ahead and check these out, and I'll see you soon on the next video. Bye again.